Our goal: creating future generations of Audi vehicles which are more circular and more sustainable. MaterialLoop. With our project, we want to close the loop for end-of-life vehicles and build a holistic foundation for our circular economy strategy. Our vision: sustainable end-of-life vehicle recycling for the automotive industry and the avoidance of downcycling as much as possible. During this joint project, we are recycling materials and reusing parts of 100 Audi that have reached their end of life. To close the loop step by step over the entire life cycle, we have teamed up with 15 different partners, for example from our supply chain and the recycling industry. Together we create new knowledge on the circular economy. First, we dismantle the end-of-life cars and decide which parts are reusable and what needs to be separated to avoid downcycling. We recover valuable secondary material and parts at a high level of quality. The remaining car bodies are transported to our recycling partner. The vehicles are shredded with state-of-the-art technology. The remaining materials are pre-sorted and recovered, be it glass, polymers, aluminium or steel. Our suppliers analyze the materials and try to bring them back to a premium Audi quality. This project is a major step forward on our journey to procure secondary materials on the market, and it ensures the post-consumer material comes back to our production facilities via our supply chain network. MaterialLoop, a project designed to put circular economy into practice.
Within the joint project, we are recycling 100 Audis which have reached their end of life. We are doing that as good as possible by, for example, avoiding downcycling. This sounds very easy, but it isn't. Therefore, we have teamed up with 15 different partner companies from the recycling industry, but also from our supply chain to close the gap by the knowledge of everybody. We hope to gain broad insights from the project, including how we can recycle end-of-life vehicles by avoiding, for example, downcycling, how we can secure the material on the market, how we can ensure that the material is coming back to our supply chain. Additionally, the project supports our vision to create new future vehicle generations which are more circular and more sustainable. In a first step, we are dismantling the vehicles. And in terms of circular economy, two questions are relevant. First, which parts are reusable? And second, which parts or materials need to be removed so we can avoid the downcycling process further on. In this step, we can already save valuable secondary material on a high quality level and also parts we can sell also for the after-sale market. In a second step, the remaining car bodies are transported to our partner TSR via train. Our partner is using state-of-the-art shredder technology to make us from our big car bodies smaller pieces in specific metal pieces, aluminum pieces, and also polymers. But of course, these kind of streams are not usable for the automotive industry, so we need to sort them. This is the so-called post-shredder technology. And after the sorting, our supply chain comes into the game. Our suppliers are trying to recover the material and bringing it back to an automotive quality. And this is really a tough job. When it comes to the recycling of the material, I have one specific example. So we are recycling the metal scrap from our vehicles. And this material is going to our supplier, to Fürst Alpine in Linz. And they are creating new steel coils, which we are already using in our production facility in Ingolstadt. So out of this scrap, new car doors are created. Within the project, we have already created knowledge in terms of circular economy and end-of-life vehicle recycling in specific, which was completely new for everybody, because we put the knowledge of every participant into it, from the recycling industry, from the production of our colleagues, as well as from the suppliers. With this knowledge of everybody, we have created a completely new way how we want to recycle vehicles in the future.
Circular economy is a huge and complex topic with many facets. Therefore, let me highlight just a few aspects of our circular economy strategy. Together with our board, we identified two important levers across the value chain, which we want to focus on most in the next years because of their overall relevance. On the one hand, it's product design because it highly influences the transformation to circular business models. For example, when it comes to recyclability or if a product can be refurbished. And to be specific in this regard, as an example, it's our goal to successively increase the share of secondary materials in our vehicles. And on the other hand, it's end-of-life vehicle management, because the inevitable first step to realize a broad range of circular business models in the automotive industry is increased control of parts and material flows. First of all, we look at all our activities holistically, considering all ESG aspects. In addition, we focus on impact. For this reason, we generally strive for rapid implementation into serious production rather than on the development of pure concept vehicles. There are a bunch of reasons to focus on circular economy from a strategic point of view. From upcoming regulations over a link to decarbonization and for sure profit potentials. It can also help us to become more resilient. We are aware that battery electric vehicles are at the core of our strategy. Consequently, circular economy can also be seen as a risk managing factor. Closed loop concept can help us to become less dependent from complex global automotive value chains in the future. Looking at profit potentials, we should not only focus on recycling, but also, for example, on refurbishment of parts or entire vehicles. Also, totally new business models should be considered in this regard. When it comes to product life cycles, we as an industry have a great deal of leverage to ensure our products are staying in a loop as long as possible. Circular economy concepts can therefore also help us to raise the residual value of our cars.
Unsere Aufgabe ist, aus dieser Autoscheibe ein gutes Glasgranulat zu machen, damit die Glashütten das dann wieder einschmelzen können, um ein neues Basisglas zu machen und im Nachgang halt wieder eine Autoscheibe.
Hier am TSR-Standort in Duisburg produzieren wir in unserer neu konzipierten Aufbereitungsanlage das hochwertige Recyclingprodukt TSR40. Damit stellen wir der Stahlindustrie einen neuen Rohstoff vor, welcher klima- und umweltschonend ist und womit man den Recyclinganteil in der Stahlproduktion deutlich erhöhen kann. Deswegen ist TSR40 für die nachgeschaltete Industrie, gerade auch für die Automobilindustrie, ein absoluter Gamechanger für die zukünftige klimaneutrale Produktion.